The thing I like about this particular guest speaker, she's become one of my favorites. And even in personal conversation, she's the type of person, you talk to her and you walk away enriched and encouraged. You know how you talk to somebody like that? No matter what's going on, she's always has something encouraging and inspirational to say. And so you walk away feeling so much better, after speaking with her. She's also a very spiritual woman. And I share that spirit too, because we know without God, right, we have nothing, we can be nothing and do nothing. So without further ado, I'm going to bring you the first speaking vendor, Darlene Brown. And I love them shoes, girl.
Thank you. Okay, let me see. Hi, sweetie. Thank you. Okay, good morning, everyone. How you doing? Good. I am very grateful to be here once again, and I feel family, really. I've been speaking with the American Classic Association for 6, 7 times, but each time is a new experience because it's new individuals. So I'm only going to take a few minutes of your time, but before I start, I didn't get a chance to leave my brochure and flyers out, so I want to just show them to you because I'm going to make sure that I leave them after I speak. This is my flyer. I'm going to leave it out front, so as you exit, you can pick it up, and it will tell you my website and the services that I provide. And I always like to give stuff, I believe that we are all blessed to be a blessing. So I have a gift here, and I think the last time I was in this room, I tried this exercise, so I'm going to try it again. I'm only going to give 3 people the opportunity to figure out what it is, and then the winner is going to get this book, which has already been autographed by me. It's called Identity Passport. It is kind of a snippet of a bigger book by Stedman Graham. You all know who he is? Right, Oprah Winfrey's fine man. Okay, so here we go. I am your constant companion. I am your greatest helper or heaviest burden. I will push you onward or drag you down to failure. I am completely at your command. Half of the things you do, you might as well turn over to me, and I will do them quickly and correctly. I am easily managed. You must be firm with me. Show me exactly how you want something done, and after a few lessons, I will do it automatically. I am the servant of great people and also of all failures. Those who are great, I have made great. Those who are failures, I have made failures. I am not a machine, even though I work with the precision of a machine plus the intelligence of a person. You may run me for profit or run me for ruin. It makes no difference to me. Take me, train me, be firm with me, and I will place the world at your feet. Be easy with me, and I will destroy you. So I need 3 people to tell me what they think the word is that describes. 1, 2, and 3, right here. Okay, go ahead. The human mind, reputation. Go ahead. Huh? Conscience. Attitude. And all of you, I don't want to say that you're wrong because those things are true. But the correct word is habit. Habit. So because I did autograph this book, I'm going to turn it over. She can drop it into one of the gift bags, and one of you lucky winners will get it when she pulls your raffle ticket. You're not going to keep it for yourself because we like to give. Now, the reason why I open that up is because we are creatures of habit, right? Yes. Right. How many of you got up this morning and brushed your teeth? Did you think about it? You've been doing it all your life. You know you're doing it, and you don't think about it. Well, that's what habit is. And I am a firm believer as an empowerment coach and an inspirational speaker that when we discipline our mind to have positive thoughts, we discipline our words to be positive, and then we discipline our behavior to reflect that which we think and which we speak. It happens very, very transparent. In fact, I have a habit of brushing my teeth, and I don't think about it, but I know I do it well. And so do you. And that concept can be replicated in every area of your life. Do you believe that? Every area. So watch your habits, because your habits become what? Your character, right? And your character determines what? Your destiny. Okay, so now you got your pens and papers out. I'm going to give you a little bit, I'm going to talk about purpose, because I am a believer, and as she said, I'm a spiritually grounded woman. Amen. Amen? So I know that each and every one of you was created for a purpose. There is no mistake about it. I don't care what you've been through. I don't care the family you were born into. I don't care the challenges that you have had, the challenges that are awaiting to face you in your future. I say this with every fiber of my being. You were born for a purpose. Now, what that purpose is up to you to find it. I know mine. And it took me probably about 25 years to really understand that speaking was my purpose. As a child growing up in New York, my mother used to say, you talk all the time, just sit down and be quiet. But I would just speak. And then in my teenage years, all my friends would run to me and they would be like, you just have all the right answers. Can you help me figure this out? And I would give them advice. And in fact, as I got older, my oldest sister, I would sit and conversate with her, and she would look at me and say, you've been here before. Because how you know that? You ain't but 22. So it wasn't until many years later that I began to understand my gift, which is tied to my purpose, is speaking. But it's not just speaking, it's really me being a vessel for God, a higher power to speak through. I'm just a messenger. And as an empowerment coach, I have been blessed to be a blessing and work with women across this region. And as they transform their minds and their lives, become the light that's within them, they often run to me and they say, thank you, Ms. Brown. I could not have done it without you. And I say, don't thank me, thank God. Because I'm just a vessel. I'm just a vessel. So I want to talk, you need to find your purpose. And if you don't know it, I'm going to challenge you today. Find your purpose. And I don't mean just going to work, doing your very best as you should, feeling a sense of accomplishment about the work that you do, the quality that you provide as you should. I'm talking about walking in the purpose for which you were given life that gives you the sense of fulfillment that you cannot get anywhere else. I know many people that are self-made millionaires, very successful, very skilled, degreed, doctor, and so on, professor, so on. And they are skilled and gifted in what they do, but they are not in their purpose. And as a result, you know what they say? I'm just not happy. I mean, they live in mansions, they drive luxury cars, they have bank accounts with six-figure, liquid assets available, and they just say, but I'm just not happy. Why is that? Because when you are not operating in your purpose, you may have moments when you're happy. You may have moments when you feel like, you know what, I feel good, I accomplished this, I did my best. You are going to have that, but you will not have a consistent, reoccurring theme of fulfillment. So that's my first message to you. I want you to focus on your purpose. And when you identify your purpose, then you are going to get about the business of operating in it with passion. Passion. You're going to pursue fulfilling the purpose for which you were given life with passion. And I mean a kind of aggression of passion. How many mothers in here? When your little child does something and they reach out and they're in harm's way, you start to move in to protect them, right? Same kind of passion that you are to pursue your purpose. Now, we know that life is seasons, right? Seasons. There's 4 seasons. That's no different with life. Life brings you seasons. You have your what? Winter months. In your winter months, you're going to encounter what? Trials and tribulations, disappointments and setbacks, struggles and obstacles. You're going to be frustrated. You're going to be weary. You're going to want to give up. But I'm here to tell you that in the season of your winter is when you are actually being prepared. You are being stretched. You are being strengthened. You are to learn something when you're in the season of winter, because when you're in a trial and a tribulation, please believe that you are to learn something that equips and prepares you for where you're going. And when you don't learn it, guess what? Oh, you're going to go through another season of winter. It's going to be a different time. It's going to have a different face. It might be a different person. Might even be a different situation. But the lesson that you are supposed to get, the area that you are supposed to be strengthened, the way in which you are supposed to grow that prepares you for what lies ahead is in that winter. So when winters come, I don't want you to grow weary. I want you to stop, get grounded, focus inward, not outward, and say, what am I being prepared for? What is it that you're strengthening me for? Because I am equipped to overcome every obstacle that comes my way. And he that is in me is greater than any circumstance that I face. Do you hear me? Okay, so then after winter, we have our season of spring. Oh, and we love spring, don't we? Yes, we do. We love the butterflies. We love the flowers as they begin to bloom, the buds on the trees as they come into fullness. But guess what? The season of spring is really about sowing. So don't you be too quick to enjoy the warm breeze that spring brings. You are supposed to be preparing to sow your seed so that you can reap an abundant harvest when? In fall. Because see, after spring, if you get too caught up in the warmth of things and the blooming of the flowers and the beauty in the trees and the warmth of the breeze, you might look around and fall will be there and your seeds will still be in your sack, in your hand, and you ain't done nothing with it. So the season of spring is for sowing. So what are you going to do? You got to have a plan. You got to know your purpose if you're going to be sowing something. You got to be focused and disciplined if you're going to reap a bountiful harvest. Right? So when do you reap that bountiful harvest? Well, you reap it after summer. Right? Because in summer is the time in which you be about your work. You be about your focus on what it is that you want to accomplish, on your purpose. You be about having a plan of action so that you can reap a bountiful harvest. You hold yourself accountable. And the other thing I like to say, surround yourself with right thinking, right-minded, right action people. Because I'm here to tell you that you go in places and you can't take everybody you want with you because it ain't their season. It ain't their time. And it doesn't mean that you don't care, you think you better. It just means that God chose this time for me. He got your time too. Don't try to hold me back. And though I love you, let me model it for you. So when your season comes and your times come, you will be prepared. Now, after summer is the fall. And I'm going to tell you, fall is when you can reap the enjoyment of what you have planted. Fall is the time for you to take in with a heart of gratitude of the journey that you have overcome, how far you have overcome, and also to give back. That means turn and mentor someone. Share a kind word when you're in the grocery line. It don't take much because we all have challenging days. I'm going to tell you right now, I'm here speaking to you this morning. I got up. I said, Lord, you want me to do this? You know I'm tired. I cannot sleep in late one Saturday. He said, hey, but to whom much is given, much is required. So here I stand, giving him my very best because I understand it is not about me. It is about us collectively. So in your season of fall, when you have reaped your abundant harvest, I want you to take stock of that. Have a heart of gratitude and remember to turn around and sow a seed into someone else's life. And that seed could be a word of encouragement. That seed could be a smile. That seed could be say that no matter what anybody says, God don't make no mistakes. You're here for a purpose and you hold true to that. No matter what anybody tries to tell you what you cannot do, know that he that is in you is greater than any circumstance that you will come across. Believe in yourself. Believe in a higher power. And know that your best days are ahead of you. I'm Darlene Brown. Thank you, and I hope you've been inspired.